Good morning, my dear brothers and sisters. Our Holy Gospel for today is taken from the Holy Gospel according to Saint Matthew, chapter 22, verses 34 to 40. We're in our Holy Gospel for today, my dear friends. If we'll try to think and if we'll try to reflect upon it, we may be able to see the theme that is love. That our Gospel for today is centered in the theme that is love. Wherein in this theme that is love, we can see the 2 points that is on how to do this such kind of love, a love towards God. So in our gospel, it proposes 2 points on how to love or on how to love God. First, that means if you love God, you should love the Lord with all your heart. And second, that if you love the Lord, you should also love your neighbor. So here we can see 2 points. First, love your God and love your neighbor. It is in fact that Jesus summarizes the 10 commandments into 2 when a scholar asked Jesus if which is the greatest, or when he said that which commandment in the law is the greatest. So that's why Jesus said the first commandment that is greatest is that love your God with all your heart, and second is that love your neighbor as you love yourself, as you love your God. In fact, these 2 commandments where Jesus summarizes, it also accommodate all the 10 commandments. That from the time that we are having this loving God and loving our neighbors, we also fulfill, in fact, the 10 commandments. My dear friends, let us always remember that in our lives, we should also love God. Why? Because God is the fulfillment of the commandment. That from the time that we are having this kind of God in our lives, everything will go smoothly. That it would lead us to do His commandments. It would lead us to do good. Why? Because God is living in us. And second, we should also love our neighbor as we love ourselves, as we love God. That if we want to love God, we should also love our neighbor. Why? Because our neighbor, people around us, are the image and likeness of God. Thus, my dear friends, if you are able to love your neighbor, if you are able to love the people around you, and if you are able to help and respond on the needs of the other, then you are fulfilling the commandments of God. My dear friends, in our gospel for today, it reminds us that if we love God, we should love God with all our heart, and second, love others, love your neighbor as you love yourself and as you love God. Amen.